Hello everybody, my name's Dune. Welcome to another episode of Factorio Megabase. I have a short time before I need to go to work, so I thought I'd do a little cruising around the base. See what's going on, fix things, the usual. Just a quick scan of trains. If anything's pops out as wrong or delayed or like yesterday, trains blocking trains. Really not seeing much in that sense. Okay, the other day we still got green circuit trains. We really want this to get flowing well. Probably is on the rise, since look at that, we've got 6 copper trains to 1 iron train in the system. That means each of these 6 trains, it's a good thing. So now are in the bay, and we have 1 waiting, so we have 7. That's much improved compared to the other day. So I'm expecting this will catch up rather rapidly. Now we have 8 trains. Nice. We have a total of 15, so 6, and then the stacker's 6. So technically speaking, probably will never see this fill up with all 6 bays also filled, and then have trains backing up this way. I personally like to have a number of stacker rows per train you have, plus the number of in the bay that could be in the bay. So you could have 6 sitting here. We have 15, so really we should have a stacker that's 9 in size. We just don't have a whole lot of room for that, so we'd have to kind of maybe do another one of these here. I don't know. I'm not going to spend that time on it right now. I guess I'll just wait till it breaks. And some pre-planning is definitely good. You know what? We were going to add some lights to this. Do I want to spend that time doing that right now? Here's our new mining outposts that we added a couple episodes ago. They are backed up. This guy only has 1 train. We don't really need to be sending more trains though. And on our last episode we added a few more down here in the south. Where were they? Here's one here, iron mine. That iron train had been going to here, but it was blocking this one here. So you can see why I might want another train here, but it's alright. It's good to know. I mean, if these are full and not flowing, they're not consuming the energy it takes to produce. And as soon as the train shows up, it'll fill right up and get back on its way. Same with this guy here. It's nearly full. So this thin, slim design, it's actually made to fit between 2 regular sections of track. So you could have this and it would fit. It's a pretty neat system I adopted early. But the disadvantage is there's only 4 chests that are loading up. So it's a little slower on loading. Yeah, I guess you could say it's 33% slower. And these over here. We elected to do, based on some input in chat, to do a bot loading stations. gentleman said it was more UPS friendly to do bots. Having this ring of bots around this one port is sort of inefficient use of roboports. Probably should have more roboports. I was expecting that they would mostly use these. But as we have these set to 1,000 of each ore, it's really not going to be a problem. So we will ignore that for now. This is solar panels. This was really backed up for a while, and I guess it still is. It's backed up on green circuits. But we have 153,000 of them. So I guess we should be happy. And our copper, our new copper station we built a few episodes ago as well. 378,000 average. That's good. 6 copper trains in station and 3 in line. Yep, so that's 9. We were having troubles with that counting system before, showing 10, but we just had another one arrive. So that's good. Alright, so I don't have my app up to hear people's chats. Nobody's watching at the moment. I'm not surprised, but that's okay. I'm pretty new to streaming. I don't have a big following. But in case somebody does, I like to have a little sound play. And the reason I started streaming is I guess I missed the multiplayer aspect of the game, and getting at least people in chat about the game you are playing, it does give a little feel of that. You know, and if people wanted, could, you know, put this up on a server and people could get a hands-on look at it. I'm gonna expand solar a little bit more. Even though it's showing power, it was really good at the moment. I'm using the advanced solar mod, which is some way really cheaty. I think it's really cheaty is because they're relatively cheap to make. I was thinking earlier, a great use of nuclear fuel waste, the waste product that you then just recycle. You know, say make each of those panels cost 100 of those things or something. You know, so it wouldn't negate nuclear power. You would actually need nuclear power to make these things. I think that's a great idea. And it would make them prohibitively expensive. Like, you know, it'd be definitely a late game item you'd be getting. So, what we need to do is we need to have, right, did we get all that? Yes, we did. Have the bots rip out these. Then, you know, I'm going to probably add 50 more bots to this mix. Then I will grab my blueprint, I'll slap it down on top of that. I guess something I didn't check when I ripped these up was, did any of these things have radars? Hopefully I'll notice that as I try to slap this down, that there's a red spot. Alright, so anyways, that's good. Neat thing of, you know, when deconning something like this, you can put down your new blueprint right over the top, and they could start constructing at the same time. Oh, shoot. I wanted to, let's whitelist that. The substations, I don't want to remove the substations. So hold down shift. I should save the substations. And actually, I also want to save the roboports. Don't want to take up the roboports. So the same thing, shift, drag. Alright, so at least the substations and roboports that they haven't taken out are no longer X'd. Because those don't need to be taken up and then replaced down. But at least, I mean, at least one was taken. That's not going to run the power grid. How many do we have on hand? We have 1.2K in each of these. 180. So I'll pull out my calculator really quick. 1.2, or not 1.2, 1200. Type 1200 divided by 180 is 6 plus. So how many did we rip up? 6. Alright, so that's perfect. I was kind of hoping we could do more, but we will do 6. And what did it's roughly 4 of these to a gigabyte. And a gigabyte. A gigawatt. Okay, we can head back. These guys will continue to load up, I suppose. I think they're deconning. I hope that's enough space. I think it should be. It's 5 full chests. No, don't do that. Don't like it when they come this way. I suppose it's okay. It's not too congested right now. Sometimes I can sit here waiting for a few minutes to get through. Good, he's going south there. So look at that, we got 4 copper trains waiting. That's pretty sweet. Now we need a little bit more iron. Let's see how iron's doing here. Let's see, average 15K, not good. We do have a number of iron trains waiting. But how's Southern Iron? I seem to remember it was doing pretty well. There, we're not, 43,000. The little backup yesterday might have caused some of the decrease. Or maybe it was the day before, episode before, where we had a train couldn't get out because we had 2 trains coming to this station, and because of the depletion, and they weren't filling up fast enough. Alrighty. Disconnect. Actually, I can just pull that up. Anytime you add or remove a car, it automatically puts your train in manual, so you don't need to do that. Remove that car. I'm just going to send my guy to empty. It's a name tag. I do any mining outpost when it is emptied of its resources. So I'm not really sure where the train is taking me. I'm guessing right here. Or not. Nope, up here somewhere. Alright, so I want a blank one. You can shift right click a deconstruction planner in the same way you do a regular planner, blueprint, and it clears it. Let's check out power poles, make sure I don't remove something. I must have built this one first before I built this, which is how I remember it, I guess. So, oh, that's coming up to this radar. That's kind of why it's funky like that. Still think we can make it a little nicer. Go. There. Then I'll grab my rail decom. Oops. So do the manual. Turn on my roboports. That's why if I'm going through trees and stuff, I don't grab them by mistake. No reason to pull things up when you don't need them. Need them to be pulled up. Where's that train going? Right. It's like I can go right over that power pole and I'm not pulling it up. Don't want to get run over by a train. They will respect the signals, but that one didn't, because it had already had too much speed to get through. We can go to this next empty. And we've cleared that one out. Let's see, pull out a little bit. I want a car behind me. I have it offloading automatically to active provider chests at my main station. Alrighty. It's going up to our radar. So the best way to get a train to stop is just inch your way over the signals to ensure trains coming have plenty of warning that you're coming out and you're moving slow. More empties to do, yes. Well, if I'm going by my main stop, let's just stop there. Empty our wagon and some personal stocking. Some next to us blueprints. Always grab the back as needed. Handcraft those. Bots will resupply me with materials. We're ready to roll. They are bringing me materials though. I could have just grabbed those. I have them in a chest up here somewhere. Those 10 radars I made. Should probably save me of waiting for these bots to bring me materials. You know. Let's see, where do I have? No room there. Let's put in another requester chest. And let's make that some iron plates. So my pots don't have to go nearly so far to resupply me. Copper plates. And iron. Or steel. Kind of amazing how big the base has gotten. I remember all these sections were like choke points. Choke point. Later choke point. Another choke point. All these lasers could be pulled up. Borders are now out to here. Probably don't need that quite yet. Power. Oops. Yeah, all those power poles can come up. So I normally do a mine, you know, for one primary patch, but I like to get all the little dots as well. Because otherwise I spend time mousing over them. All the rest of the game as long as they're sitting there. Wondering exactly how big they are. Come on guys, go pick this up. Oh, shoot. Yes, I did plan on using this station as an iron station. So let's rebuild that. Don't have robots on me. Shoot. Should I steal some from this? Let's steal some from that. That's what? Green science. It's really never going to go full capacity. At least I don't think so. It's 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just right clicking. Drop the rest off. So how big was this patch? 2.8. Probably only gonna have one train coming to it the whole time. You know what? Don't need to do that. Just put space between one of those. Probably don't want this here. Probably a little closer. You roughly want the chest. Right in front of the patch. And set up some robo ports. Working that power. And then those 50 bots I grabbed. What did I do with them? Should be right here. I don't see them. Well, I guess the biggest trick is this still at 1,000 or 950. It's still at 1,000. All right. So let's name this iron ore unused. We can check out some of these. I think some of these might already be. Oh, where did we? This is a south outpost. Actually should have this exit be facing south. We need a parallel left spur. Right. Because the iron ore entrance is right here. Might as well have the train go in that direction. I'm looking for power poles. Right now, let's. That's 58, I believe. What are you doing? 50,000. That's really 400K. Yeah, I'm not ready to move this yet. But if these trains, if they have more than one train going to it, I'll do so. Alright, there's really, actually I don't have time. I'm going to head back to my main base station, and I'm going to call this an episode. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.